Okay, so today we're going to be cutting up a plant. So I have this that is, I've kind of been trying to let it struggle along, kind of trying to have really thick Velcro, so this year to pin it to this stake, so I'm kind of just letting it lean. Obviously that's not working. The variegation has also been really unstable on this one. There's some solid green leaves, and then there's some leaves that are really beautiful variegated. So we're gonna try and cut it up, bring the variegation back. We're gonna do a top prop, which is where you grow a plant off the top cut here, and then we're gonna cut up some of the vine and put it in my propagation box, and that will just grow several more of these. And then it will also, we'll leave the stem here, and it will grow. I guess we might as well just pull this out. That's doing fuck all. And then we'll leave this here, and so it will grow from this node here. It will create more growth points from there. So we've got the victim. We have the prop jar with some perlite. This is what I prop mine in. So this is what the top prop will go in. We'll put some rooting powder on it, and then it'll just go straight in this jar of perlite to get rooted, and then it can be moved from the perlite to dirt. And once it goes in the prop jar, it'll just get some of my plant water in it, which just has a dechlorinator in it, and then fertilizer, which my plants get every time they water. Okay, so we're gonna got some snips to chop it up. Make sure everything's nice and clean. We just don't want the plants to get moldy or anything like that. So make sure the snips are nice and clean. I clean these before and after I use them too, so they're always nice and clean. All right, and then we just so we're gonna go in, and again we want to make sure that there's a node. So normally the leaves will be growing out of where the nodes are, and then right below there will be aerial roots, and right above there will be like a growth point. So we'll probably go right around here somewhere, because there's a root that you can see here. We're gonna go right here, just like that. So now we have definitely traumatized this poor little thing. But then so these, I'm trying to decide. So we'll probably, and this is, it gets pretty brutal, so shock and awe this thing. We're gonna start yanking off all these leaves, because this is the part of the vine that's gonna go in. So we're gonna pull off all these leaves, and then I can see how long I'm gonna make my top chop. Ooh, that chlorophyll smell. Love the smell of tearing apart plants in the morning. So this is what we're left with. I think I'm gonna take this one too. I'm gonna top chop. And I think I'm actually gonna chop it right here. Right here in between this section right here. Just gonna go back in with my snips. Just nice clean cut right there. And so this, you really could cut this into as many sections as you could possibly, like as tiny as you could, because each line, in between each line, each of these lines is a growth point, basically. So this will grow a plant. These little bumps right here are the roots. So these will become roots. And you can kind of see there's a growth point that's a little bit activated right here. That little bump, that little wart looking thing, that's a growth point. So that will grow new leaves. That's already starting to grow a new leaf. Right there. So there's a couple of growth points here. So probably gonna keep these pieces pretty big. I think I'm just gonna do one more cut right in the middle. Leave some good root, because there's these little aerial roots already growing that will start to turn into actual roots. So we'll just kind of go right here, leave a couple roots on each side, just like that. So you have your little vines that these can go in a prop box, and these will root and start to grow new leaves out of any of these growth points. And then this one, we are going to go ahead and stick it right into our rooting powder. I just get a little bit up like that. Dip it right in. And then you're just gonna let this callus over. So just let that kind of dry out. So we're gonna leave that just on this little paper towel right here for a few hours. Let that dry out, and once that is all calloused over, we're going to just put that in the prop jar. So now we're going to, I'm gonna get rid of these leaves so I don't actually throw away those vines later with the leaves. That'd be so sad. Okay, so now essentially we're going to have 4 plants from this little chop up project. So we'll monitor progress, see if we can get some variegation back on this little baby and see what these babies do in the prop box. So yeah, that's how you propagate a plant with the top chop propagation. Specifically, this method works on aroids like philodendrons or monsteras for the most part. So that's what this is a philodendron. So thanks for watching.